In America, 78 people a day die from an opioid overdose. Now, Utah's hit harder than other states with this problem.
And today there is a new drug that makes that deadly epidemic worse. Fox 13's Max Roth joins us in studio. Max.
Yeah, Bob and Hope, doctors have known about this synthetic drug for a while. They've watched people overdose, and they've helped them through addiction. But this week, Congress is tackling aspects of a problem that's made worse by a drug called fentanyl.
My home state of Utah is all too familiar with these statistics, as we are fifth in the nation in the most opium-related deaths.
Congress is trying to address the topic.
This is about saving people's lives.
Doctors are watching people die from overdose.
Every walk of life, every profession, gender, race, religion, who are subject to addiction to pain pills.
More and more, it's a synthetic drug called fentanyl, leading to overdose deaths. Dr. Paula Cook treats addiction at the University of Utah's Neuropsychiatric Institute.
Lots of people who take fentanyl appropriately, and that's fine, they're being monitored by responsible providers.
It's more potent than morphine, and it is the biggest drug killer in parts of the United States.
Fentanyl not only is dangerous in and of itself, but it's also increasing the potency and the effects of the heroin, and so puts people at risk for overdosing and dying. So it's a huge issue.
On the streets, it's called things like Apache, China Girl, Dance Fever, Friend, Jackpot, TNT, and Tango and Cash. And sometimes on the street, it's snuck into heroin or other opioids.
People will cut things into one drug because they're filling, another drug, or dealers are adding to a drug in order to hook a certain population to something new.
Some victims convinced Congressman Stewart of the scope of the problem.
One of them was a young mother who became addicted after the birth of her child. A couple of them were athletes who had become addicted after injuries they had playing sports. They didn't see this coming. They didn't go out looking for drugs and didn't abuse drugs. It just was kind of thrust upon them by their circumstances.
And as if heroin wasn't a big enough problem already, this fentanyl makes it more dangerous. And Dr. Cook says that the tragedy that she sees play out again and again is that people suffer without realizing good treatment is available, and families lose loved ones, and they don't talk about it because they think it's shameful rather than a disease like others. Bob?
And now we are talking about it. Max, thank you so much.
Sure.